The Earth, our pale blue dot, spins through the cosmos. It is a dynamic planet. Its systems interact in complex, sometimes violent ways. Today, on May 22, 2025, we look towards a familiar yet ever-daunting celestial dance. This dance is the annual hurricane season. It is a period when the ocean's warmth and the atmosphere's currents conspire. They create storms of immense power, storms that can reshape coastlines and lives. This year, the narrative unfolding in our atmosphere carries a particular weight. The signs, interpreted by our most advanced scientific instruments, point towards a season of heightened activity. It is not a time for passive observation. It is a time for active preparation. The forces at play are vast, driven by the sun's energy and the planet's rotation. These are the same forces that shape galaxies, yet here they manifest as swirling tempests. We are small, but our capacity for understanding and foresight is significant. This capacity is our greatest tool against the raw power of nature. The 2025 hurricane season is not merely a future possibility. It is an approaching certainty, its potential intensity already being sketched out by careful scientific analysis. Our task is to translate this analysis into meaningful, life-preserving actions. The coming months demand our attention, our respect, and our immediate action. NOAA serves as our eyes on the sky and seas. For 2025, their hurricane projections are sobering. NOAA forecasts a more active season than average. Expect more storms impacting land. Up to 19 named storms are anticipated. 5 could become major hurricanes. Warm sea surfaces fuel hurricane development. NOAA's numbers signal the time to prepare is now. How do we peer into the future of weather? How can scientists at NOAA offer such specific forecasts months in advance? The answer lies in a remarkable combination of observational technology and computational power. We live in an age where our understanding of atmospheric dynamics has grown immensely. We deploy satellites that continuously monitor ocean temperatures, wind patterns, and atmospheric moisture. These eyes in the sky provide a constant stream of data, painting a global picture of evolving weather systems. This global perspective is crucial for understanding large-scale drivers of hurricane activity. NOAA has recently implemented a new generation of forecasting systems. These systems are not just incremental improvements, they represent a significant leap forward in predictive capability. They incorporate more complex physics and assimilate a vastly larger amount of observational data. The models run on some of the world's most powerful supercomputers. They simulate the Earth's atmosphere with increasing fidelity. This allows for more accurate track forecasts and, critically, better intensity predictions. Knowing where a storm will go is vital, but understanding how strong it will be upon arrival is equally important for effective preparation and evacuation decisions. This enhanced accuracy is not merely an academic achievement. To understand the importance of preparing for 2025, we need only look back. The recent past often holds valuable, if sometimes painful, lessons. The 2024 hurricane season serves as a stark reminder of the destructive potential of these storms. It was a costly year, not just in economic terms, but in the disruption to communities and the impact on individual lives. Memories of widespread power outages, flooded streets, and damaged homes are still fresh for many. These experiences underscore the critical need for proactive measures. Nature's capacity for fury is immense. The storms of 2024 demonstrated once again that hurricanes are not just coastal events. Their impact can extend far inland, bringing torrential rainfall, flooding, and damaging winds to areas not traditionally considered on the coast. Inland flooding, in particular, has become an increasingly significant threat. This highlights the importance of understanding your specific location's vulnerability, regardless of its proximity to the shoreline. The lessons from 2024 are clear. Complacency can be dangerous and preparedness must be comprehensive. We must remember the challenges faced to better prepare for those to come. By preparing effectively for the 2025 season, we can strive to mitigate these impacts. Section 5. A Call to Vigilance. Ken Graham on impending dangers. When experienced voices speak, it is wise to listen. Ken Graham, the director of the National Weather Service, part of NOAA, has consistently emphasized the profound dangers posed by hurricanes. He also stresses the critical importance of early preparation. His messages are not born from abstract theory, but from years of observing these powerful storms and their consequences. Graham often reminds us that a hurricane is not a single hazard. It is a complex combination of threats: storm surge, high winds, inland flooding from heavy rainfall, and tornadoes. Each of these elements can be deadly. We are seeing these storms intensify faster, and they are carrying more moisture, Ken Graham has stated, highlighting evolving storm characteristics. This means the dangers are increasing and our window for preparation once a storm forms can be shorter. That's why preparing before the season even begins is absolutely paramount. This sentiment underscores the urgency. The luxury of waiting to see what develops is one we can no longer afford. Early action based on seasonal forecasts is the most rational approach to mitigating risk. His words carry the weight of responsibility for public safety. Section 6. Echoes of Caution. Laura Grimm on proactive safety. Alongside voices like Ken Graham's, other experts echo the call for proactive safety. Laura Grimm, a respected figure in emergency management circles, brings a vital perspective on community and individual readiness. She emphasizes that preparedness is not just a government responsibility, it is a shared endeavor. Nature's power is immense, but human foresight can be a powerful shield, Grimm often articulates. This highlights the agency we possess when we choose to prepare. Complacency, in her view, is the silent ally of any disaster, allowing threats to magnify their impact unnecessarily. Grimm's work focuses on translating forecasts and warnings into actionable steps for households and communities. Every moment we delay in preparing, she might say, is a moment we grant the storm an advantage. Heed the warnings, gather your supplies, and secure your homes. This is not about panic, it is about prudent planning. Section 7. The Arc of Essentials. Gathering your provisions now. The message from forecasters and emergency managers is clear: prepare early. A crucial component of this preparation is stocking up on essential supplies. When a hurricane warning is issued, stores can quickly become crowded. Shelves can empty rapidly. Essential items like water, non-perishable food, and batteries may become scarce. The stress of last-minute shopping in a chaotic environment is an experience best avoided. By gathering your supplies now, well in advance of any specific threat, you ensure peace of mind and readiness. This is a practical step everyone can take. What constitutes an emergency supply kit? At its core, it should sustain you and your family for several days without power or access to running water. This means at least 1 gallon of water per person per day. It means a supply of non-perishable food items that do not require refrigeration or extensive cooking: canned goods, protein bars, dried fruit. Remember to include a manual can opener. Think about medications. Ensure you have at least a week's supply of any prescription drugs. Section 8. Fortifying your haven. Beyond supplies to structural safety. While an emergency supply kit addresses your immediate survival needs, comprehensive hurricane preparedness extends further. It involves fortifying your home, your primary shelter, against the onslaught of wind and rain. Simple measures, taken well in advance, can significantly reduce potential damage. Begin by inspecting your property. Look for loose roof shingles or tiles that could be torn off by high winds. Ensure your gutters and downspouts are clear of debris so they can handle heavy rainfall effectively, reducing the risk of water damage. Trees and shrubbery around your home can become hazards in high winds. Trim any dead or weak branches, especially those overhanging your roof or near power lines. Consider the structural integrity of your doors and windows. Standard windows can be vulnerable to wind-borne debris. Installing hurricane shutters or having pre-cut plywood boards ready to cover windows can provide crucial protection. Garage doors, especially double-wide ones, can also be susceptible to wind damage. Reinforcing them might be a worthwhile investment. Section 9. The Horizon Approaches. Embracing preparedness with resolve. The 2025 hurricane season is approaching. Forecasts from NOAA indicate significant activity. Experts urge us to be active participants in our own safety. Lessons from past seasons remind us of what is at stake. This knowledge is a gift we must use wisely. The call to action is clear: stock essential supplies, secure our homes and review insurance, create and discuss family emergency plans. Early preparation is the bedrock of resilience.